Hello everybody, this is Deb from Just Do Something Homestead, and today we're going to learn how to harvest sunflower seeds. For decades, I have raised sunflower seeds to feed my livestock and animals throughout the winter, mainly my chickens and rabbits. These seeds are from the Mammoth Sunflower, and I raise hundreds of these every year. In fact, if we were serious about it, I'd say I raise thousands of sunflower seeds. When you crack open one of these seeds, you're going to see the little kernel that is inside. Now, these are completely safe to eat as humans. In fact, a lot of people roast them and salt them, but I raise them solely for my animals. And what's cool about them, you don't even need to shell them. Your chickens will open up these seeds as well as your rabbits. Today, we are going to learn how to harvest your own homegrown sunflower seeds. The last chores that I have is to bring in my sunflower heads, and what I'm doing is I'm actually taking them out of the heads right now as I pick them. And of course I have my trusty chickens that think they're going to get them. You want to harvest the seed heads when you can see all these seeds are dried up and ready to go. So all I'm going to do is cut it off at the stem. I like to brush some of the top off, and then it's just a matter of loosening these seeds. There they go. And look how easily they come out. Each one of those seeds is what I am saving. All right, you can see some of those seeds. When you look at the overall seed head, what you want to do is scrape off the last little bits of flowers. You don't want that in with your seed. So I'm scraping off those flowers, but as you can see, the seeds are still intact. Just like that. Now, last year I made the mistake of letting them dry too long, and what happened, it was impossible to get these seeds out. So don't dry them too long. This shows you where you want to brush off that top layer until you expose the seeds. All right, I harvest a lot of these sunflower seeds. Now I'm going to put them by my wood stove to completely dry, and then I'll separate the outside from it. I have two heads that just were not ready to come out. The seeds are hard to pop out, so they're going to dry a little, and then they'll be much easier to remove. So what is the next step to storing your sunflower seeds? These seeds have been drying by my wood stove for the last 2 weeks. You want to make sure that they are drying so there is no moisture left at all. The next thing I do is I start taking out the waste material, the leaves, the little seed pouches that go around each of these seeds, so that all I have left are sunflower seeds. I place these seeds in a small latch box, but I don't use the lid at this point because I want these seeds completely dry. If they are not, they will mold and go bad. So what I'm going to do is start separating each seed and putting it in this container until it is full. While I divide these seeds, I am also looking for seeds that have damage from insects or are moldy. I take those immediately out. I have separated this from all the scrap that gets recycled into the compost pile. And this is what I'm left with, the best of the best. I'm going to put this container by my wood stove, not for weeks, not for days, but for months. I want these completely dried. Once they are completely dried, I'm going to put the lid on and I'm going to snap it closed. Now remember, if your birds and your rabbits love sunflowers, so do mice, and so be careful that you put it in a place that you're not going to have any rodents after them. As I was going through all those seeds, I was also removing things. Some of the ones you want to take out are the flat seeds. These do not have a kernel in them. They're just too flat. They're underdeveloped. And these dark ones here, those have mildew on them, mold on them. Definitely don't give those to your animals as well. But as you can see, out of that full container, I only had a few that just did not have the quality needed. I also want to show you some of the seeds that mutated. These actually are 2 seeds that formed into one, and I have 6 of those. These are the seeds that I am going to plant next year because they have a very large seed inside them. So I am going to plant them, and next year there'll be more, and the year after that more, until eventually I have come up with my own sunflower seed. In the middle of the winter, when these seeds are completely dry, all I'm going to do is stir it into their feed. So I will pour this entire container in there, and they will have seeds mixed in with their chicken feed. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye-bye.